That is all on my mind. She was happy, but she is not. It is like a candle that wants to be out. It is like a part of me went out. I want to throw things that I want out. I just want to hide and yell out. It is like something in my mind. I want to help my mom. I need to have more hope inside of me. I look like I'm lost like a paper of the side of the road, trying to find a way back home. I just need to put all these things in a frame. I do want to help my mom. To do that, I need to go to school. It is great. If I want to do both, I need to have more strength. My dad is always telling my mom, "You don't bring enough money home." I look at him. I want to say something, but I just stand there like an iron. It looks like someone just shot me, the bad in me. My brother is like an angel, a flower that I want to get out. I just can't have angel and sadness. I just want to cry. I need to get up. But every time I get off the bus, I see people looking at my mom and saying something. It gets to me. I just want to say something. The policeman comes and say that she do bad things. I just want to help my mom. My toe is about school and my mom. It's just like my gap. My toe is to finish school, but I can't. I want to help my mom, but I can't. I want to do the same that she does for us. But to do that, I need to finish school. But I can't do that without my family in the way. It is like a bullet that went in me. Not the kind of bullet that people get. It is more than a part of me that wants to get shot. The evil inside of me that's going down like a paper that wants to be flamed. Every time I want to get up, I go down. Every time I go out, it is like a paper that has no ending. Like a rock that doesn't want to move, but I want to move that rock. I need strength. Every time I go down, it's like I'm useless. Like there's no part of me. Like the sky, it is dark. Like there's no light because of the friends I have. I can't. I just want to put them in a frame that you can't see. I just want to do the things that I need to do. I need to have more hope. It is like a thunder that is trying to kill me, but I need to fight. My dad comes home. He yells at my mom. "You do not bring money." He's always angry. The neighbor looking at my mom and saying things, my sister is useless. She doesn't want to help. Mostly my brother. My brother is always happy and understanding. Like always. He is like a keeper. Going to heaven. That's who I want to be. My toe is always going to be the worst. I just want to have more strength and be hopeless. I need to make up my mind. I do not want to do things that are evil in my mind, that I want out. I want God in me.
Am I trying for you? I keep asking myself. Am I trying my best for you? Depriving my sleep for you. I can't be a member of the family yet until those grades get up. I'm going to keep going to get somewhere for you, Even if you hate me, I'm going to get somewhere for you. I'm tired. I'm weak. I want to sleep. The light bulb is dead. Broken glass, razor-sharp pieces on the floor, pierce deep into my skin, falling deep into slumber on that old broken bed, waking up ready to put on that happy mask. The flower that died in front of me, it's dead, like all the things that come to an end. It's sad, but we still go on. There's people looking up to me. You keep putting me down, but I keep getting up with all those deep cuts. I'm done with it. It feels like a slap. I dash out of this house. Are you my owner? Are you gonna yell at me for everything I do? I remember the ink on your right arm, hiding it with your white shirt. Stop being childish and own up to your mistakes. Stop snapping your fingers and saying, I get you everything, clothes, food, and more with my own money. I used to live outside where there's dirt, not like you who has a nice warm home. We drive you everywhere, spend our own money to drive you in our car. Are you mad at me whenever I get a bad attitude with you? Well, you know what? I'm gonna love you until it comes to an end. Why do I keep seeing that day play over and over again in my head? A girl, age 10, lying in a pool of her own blood. Her now tie-dye shirt, stained a bloody brown. All the things she's gone through, she would never give up. Yes, she was childlike, but she would never shed a tear. It tore me to see people play with her like she was a doll, a puppet. I'd tell them to stop. She would say, it's okay. They're my friends. Friends wouldn't do that. Friends make you feel safe. Friends fight for you, not bully you. Her voice, a shattered angel. She would sing every time she was overjoyed or unhappy. There was never a time I was annoyed with her. The letters she would write in class and draw a small little box at the bottom, which meant she wanted me to keep it a secret. Outside, boys would toss rocks at her while she was chewing gum. Fuming with anger, I saw a rock and threw it at them. At the end of the day, girls and boys scattered around me, raging with anger, ready to jump me. Mint gum was a favorite. When the flavor was gone, she would spread the gum on some notebook paper and draw a small little flower on the gum. The last day of school, she said in a raging, regretful voice, I want to die. I'm going to die today. That day was a gloomy day. We went to the boardwalk. In that alley, it heard cry of pain. A knife pierced right through her. She slowly died with a ring at her side. Am I really even happy? I asked myself. Why am I aching so much? Why is there so much pain, so much suffering? All the work put onto me by my tias and tios, cousins, teachers and friends. So much bad talk comes from their mouths. A broken radio. Yes, that's indeed what they sound like. Provoked by my tears, they made me paint a fake face on. They slammed me to the ground, confined me with chains made out of glass, and abandoned me like a lost puppy. Money, which is a magnet to their eyes and hands. Their minds sing a tune, a music box. Money, 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 money. And if they don't get it, their lives start to crack. Their minds scared. They think, will I live in dirt? Will they toss me to the curb? Why do you think I need jerk up the comments everywhere I go? The female in this family work hard, yes, and so do their comments. Put a clip in your hair. Is that what you're wearing to the party? Why aren't you smart like him? You should wear makeup. You should work out. That's not gonna fit you. Judging you as if I haven't gotten judged every day. Yes, it's been hard, wiping my tears with my jacket. Is it hilarious to watch a girl cry herself to sleep knowing she can't reach your high standards? Will she be held by someone who does care and pull her to the sky? Or will she be caught and walk on her own to a better life, a better job, a better family, a better future? And that's what she's going to give them. Until the end, a better.
August 17, 2017, I lost my brother. I was so depressed and still am today. Right before he got shot, he said, "Lala, I'll be right back," and jumped on me. But he never came right back. My brother was my happy place, my joy. I was asleep when I heard loud banging on the door. I looked out the glass window. It was my brother's friend, Antoine. He was crying. He said, "Where your mama at?" I said, "Work what?" He said, "Daddy just been shot. Call your mama." I yelled, "Where is he at?" He said, "Jabari's house." I ran to Jabari's house and saw my brother sitting up on the car all bloody. I just broke down, holding him, crying, playing in his nappy hair. I just wanted to die. I was trying to hold my tears back from my brothers and sisters, but I couldn't. I wanted to take my life. My siblings were blowing up my mom's phone, but she was at work and wasn't answering. Then she picked up. They told her that they just been shot. She rushed to Jabari's house. It felt like as if the police and ambulance were taking forever. When they finally arrived, the police were talking to each other, not asking no questions, not doing nothing. So I cussed them out. They was thinking they was guys in their uniforms. The ambulance was going as fast as they rolled closer to the hospital. Doctors had put him in surgery trying to save him. They pronounced him dead. I was heartbroken, tears, family's tears. I was empty, hurt, mad, just a lot of pain. I wanted to burn the house he got shot at. I was mourning about his death and still is to this day. I pass the house he got shot at every day. See his blood on the ground. Why can't people just put down the guns? Walking down the street, I don't feel safe. But my brother's killer is out of jail, and I'm just trying to do the best because I know that's what he would have wanted. Grief is the biggest thing stopping me from moving on. Ever since I lost my brother, I've been depressed and confused. I don't want to get up out the bed or go to school. My friends and family say it's going to get better, but it hasn't. They don't know the pain of seeing your brother dead in your arms, his blood all over your clothes. My brother was murdered, and his killer is out of jail. I'm just in a lot of pain, missing him, coming to sleep in my bed, just everything about him. I know I'm not going to stop grieving, but at least I hope it's going to get better. Sometimes I think drinking helps, but I just have a meltdown. I'm just empty, without joy, and I hate it. They say talking about my brother might help, but I have spoken about him. I don't even cry no more. It's just a lot of anger and fear, and I hate it. I could just be sitting on the couch watching TV, and I get mad and take my anger out on anybody in the house. Walking up the street, I see the house where my brother was shot at, and I don't feel safe or secure. Maybe going to my brother's grave will take some pain away, but it doesn't. Why can't this be a bad dream I can leap out of? But it's real life, and I just feel trapped and want to get away. But I know I can't. Maybe working, having some solid friends, getting active again will help. I just have to find a way to deal with my grief and the loss of my brother.
So over the past few months or years of my life, my depression and me wanting to give up and kill myself has always been a gap. I've lost my self-love. Most of all, my self-confidence. I am a victim of bullying. I've always wondered, who am I? What will I be? Will I be successful or be a bum on the street? I've always allowed myself to shut people out when I feel like they're going to hurt me. But when I think about my sister, she brings joy to my heart. But if I keep on giving up, she's going to think it's okay to give up. But now, it's time out for playing games. I'm done being sad and feeling fear in my heart. I want to love those that have hurt me. I just want to be happy. I don't want what people have to say affect me like they used to. Bullying started for me back when I was in middle school. When I first moved, they called me Dark Knight and Percy. When they called me that, it just broke me down to the point where I wanted to kill myself right then and there. I began fighting my anger out. I thought it was going to make me feel better, but all it really did was bring court charges and court dates every 6 months. It's time out for playing games. It's time for me to change my ways and make my sister happy and feel the love in my heart and the joy that I used to have. My toll has always been school. When it comes to school, I have this fear that I'm going to fail or be a reject. I skip school to avoid going to class as if I'm running away from a problem. But when I do go to class, I'm always behind and the work is never ending. When my mentors or parents ask me why I skip, I don't have an answer for them. I'm scared of telling them the truth, so I lie. People always ask me, Talia, do you see yourself graduating or being anything in life? Do I answer them? No, I don't. I give them a blank stare and let them talk their heads off. Deep down inside, I really don't see myself graduating high school. I've had this dream where I'm a single mother with a baby daddy nowhere to be found, or I'm living off a welfare check. But I don't want that for myself. I want to be a motivation for my little sister. Her sweet soul needs someone to lead her and guide her into the right path that she needs to go in. I ask myself, will I be that somebody she needs, or am I that somebody? I want her to be proud of me. I want my parents to be proud of me. But it seems like all I do is disappoint them. I want to be somebody in life, to graduate from high school and go to college. But as of right now, it looks like I'll never be able to see that day. That day when I yell, look mama, I made it. My destiny has always been me becoming a registered nurse. I want to learn how to control my emotions and succeed in all my classes. I want to be a motivation and show my sister the right way to go in life. I need to get my grades, my GPA, and my behavior in check. I want to trust everybody that have lied to me or told me I couldn't do it. I want to change my ways and be the best person I can be. Being a nurse is all I've ever wanted to be since I was a little girl. Helping people is my passion. I care for my sister as if she was my very own patient. She is disabled, so working with her is basically preparing me for the medical field. I hope that I will be the best nurse I can be and encouraging other troubled black girls to be the best that they can be.
I wish the war in my brain would be over. Only thing I could do is remember the movie all over. But I'm grateful you were my friend. I hope you in the clouds and hanging with God. I saw you get shot 4 times. But what kills me the most is when the king of death came for you and gave you the kiss of death, and you said goodbye to this cruel world. It was my first time seeing somebody shed blood. 4 bullets from a gun. Thinking back, I saw your body, a river of blood, sadness, and depression. I know the monster in hell was seeing me cry and terrified. I asked for the Father up in the skies to relieve me from this prison, but in return, I have to give myself to Him. I went to my friend's grave and asked why the gangs of the war exist, but I knew deep down why. It's a dream that I can't wake up from, and it tires me out. My gears in my head are destroyed and leave me in a maze. I can never find a way out. I wish there was peace in this world, but there isn't. A person can be caring, and the next thing they get knifed and sent to heaven. Years pass by and the Lord in the class saved me from the tapes that run in my mind. I will finish school, make it to the finish line. Once I'm older, I would like to have a picture of my future family because that is my destiny. Sometimes you imagine what the future holds for you. Would you grow up to become someone successful or a fool? That's the type of thing that scares everybody. Take the rust from your brain and accomplish something and be praised by your family. Don't listen to your demons. Change and be a better man. Because one day you'll reach the top and be the best you can. Shake the laziness off. You don't want to worry about the future. It's either you're living homeless or in a big mansion, you know? Stop stressing about school and college and achieve your dream. Because that's your life's biggest medal. Remember, life has two choices. A place where you in prison or being open to the gates of heaven. Your brain is a tool. Don't let it slumber, or else you'll be a failure, a bummer. Sometimes, life's struggles hurt. Wipe the tears out of your eyes and push away the hatred. But don't be disloyal or your homeboys will betray you. People will always have a mask on, but when they come up to you, they have their fake side on. Screw a paper, screw a record, sometimes screw the teacher. I might as well get a bed and let myself rest. Life's not easy, it's like a race. It's like a car, it's not in your own pace. Mankind has been aging, but burn the wheel and keep at it. I pray to God thanking Him for the life I've been given. But life is stressful, you can't do anything about it. The devil wants me to eat the apple from the tree in the Garden of Eden. I'm worried, I don't know if I can make it. Even though the future's far, the beast under can rip it apart. I'm in a desperate situation. I hope God's guardian angel can come and save me. Money has always been a problem, living in dirt and mud. I'll work hard and change money into diamond, because it would put my family in that happy feeling. I already have my path set, accomplishing my AC certification and owning my own shop. But you have monsters trying to kill your joyful thoughts. My family has always been loving and supportive, but they still scare me. One day, I'll get my trophy, even if it means I'm bleeding. I'll use a machine in my head and get the treasure I hid, and open it up and discover hopeful times in life. Since a little kid, life has always been a learning process. Jump up and scream, because I'm ready to conquer my conquest. Till the day that I die, I'm going to stay hopeful. No one is going to stop me and put me in an angry mood. I put my faith in my teachers so I can one day graduate from school. I will spend my life happy with cars. I want to grow up and drift with them, and maybe put a frame around my family that was sent to me from heaven.
I have to move forward, but it's like I'm sluggishly stepping through quicksand. Why am I stuck? Why am I not moving forward? I don't think y'all are understanding me. Self-sabotage. I'm my own enemy. I can't trust myself, so I definitely can't trust anyone else. Why am I doing this to myself? Is it my loyalty? Am I too loyal? I can't even be loyal to myself. How am I gonna be loyal to somebody else? I'm my own downfall. When am I gonna stop beating myself up? For a long time, I lived by the gun. But it's like I'm opening fire on myself. Empty the whole clip until there's no more bullets left. My soul is burning. My heart is screaming. My mind is clouded. It has to be a storm. I feel naked and numb. Someone has to shake me from this nightmare. How am I ever going to be successful if I don't climb the ladder to the top? If I don't start swimming instead of sinking? If I don't wake up from this nightmare and start dreaming? If I don't stop crawling and sprint to success? The more I live, the more I question my success. Where would I be in 10 years? You gotta pay the toll. Take a gulp and take a breath and go ahead and sign the scroll. Madness takes its toll, but listen closely, not for very much longer. I gotta keep control. I'm cold and lonely. but still I can't lose sight of my goal. Greed takes its toll. Give me food for my hunger and hope for my soul. Then fade into the night. My thoughts takes its toll. When my mind breaks the spirit of my soul, the world that hates me has taken its toll. But now I have finally taken control. Where's the navigator of destiny? Where's the dealer of this hand? Who can explain life and its brevity? Cause there's nothing here that I can understand. I'm down for life with one destiny. It seems like the devil keep testing me. I got the illest part of the recipe. If I fall, I'll know it wasn't just my destiny. Maybe it's not meant to be. The fear of change, or losing my way and my identity, or live out a legacy. Well, maybe this time I'll take a chance, leap into the vast expanse. Maybe this time I'll seize my destiny. I'm my own enemy. The mind is an enemy. I accept my destiny. Hearing my own destiny, I used to bleed. Like suicide I need. How come I'm my own enemy? You can't control your destiny. You just might fail successfully. You can never block my destiny. Never did love follow me. Now I never return to poverty. Never fooled by Satan's jealousy. One heart, one destiny. I want to love you endlessly and bless my destiny. Can't you see I'm not your enemy?
I got kicked out my daddy's house. I felt careless. I didn't care about getting kicked out. I was happy because when I was there, I felt backed up or like I was in jail. I didn't feel like I belonged there. When I left my dad's house, I felt relieved. Why? Because we moved to the country, and that's all the way in Pufftown. This also made me mad because I left my friends and my family that I would no longer be able to see. I didn't like the school either. I wanted to leave so bad, but I was scared to ever say anything. My father always threw in my face that you're on probation, so that means you can't go anywhere. All I would do is sleep, go to school, and back home. I've always wanted to get a job so I could buy stuff I enjoy. I was always curious about why. Why does he treat me like this? What have I done to be treated like this? Still can't figure that out. I didn't want any drama, so I kept these questions to myself. With all this going on, I told him that I needed someone to talk to, like a counselor. But like always, he didn't listen. I had no other choice. I grabbed my headphones and began listening to music, and went for walks to clear my mind. At school, I tried doing my best to stay focused, but it didn't work out. I literally became a different person. I started skipping my classes, fighting, leaving school early, and not caring about my grades. One day, my dad received a phone call from the school. They were concerned about where I had been. My daddy shut everything down. After that, he took my phone. I was very angry. Why me? This set a bomb off in my head. If you don't pass, you're going to be where you first started. And I knew from that point forward, I wanted to be better for myself. I wanted to be someone in life, I said. I began writing things down I wanted to achieve. On that list is me trying to get that father and daughter relationship. I do love him and miss him. So I texted him, He told me that we need to have a family meeting. I didn't want to show how I was feeling, but I knew it was going to come out eventually. I sat back and thought, could this be a setup? Because all of my stepsisters are going to be there. I really don't know what to expect. Then I remembered I am an over 50. College is not free, especially if you're trying to be someone in life. I'm not the type of person to just throw my life away. I know in my heart that I can do it. I will have to write. It's hard to just pick up a pencil and say, I am going to write a movie today. That's hard. But then again, life is a challenge. I'm just going to have to go for it and do what I have to do. I need to be somewhere quiet so I can focus, so I can get the perfect grades to please my parents. Haha, silly, I said. My parents are disgusted with me for the kind of grades I had showed them. The pain in my stomach crashed. I want to punch the wall so bad like it's brick, but I want to break it like wood. I just want to be happy, I said to myself. Looking into the mirror, I dropped to the floor with sadness. My brother leaps up the stairs, got down on the ground. He sat beside me and gave me a hug. He told me that it was going to be all right. Just try harder, he said. Tears rushing down my face. I wiped my face, get up, looked into the mirror one more time and said, go harder. Ever since that day, I've been breaking my neck to succeed. I spent nights studying. I want people to know my name, I said. I need to go harder. I want my picture on the billboard. Silly girl, you will never make it that far. My family told me. I will show all of you. They still laughed as I walked out the room. I would try my best, but then I remember when my brother had told me to go harder. I'm not going to be gloomy. I'm going to be gold. I don't want to be fluorine. I want people to know my name when they look it up on Instagram, and it's a blue check mark beside it. That's success. Go, go, go. You're almost there. Keep going. Don't stop. In your head, you're saying that you want to keep going. So what's stopping you? Encouragement is what's stopping me. I can't even keep going like you want me to without stopping. You're the one holding me back. I will not let that define me as a person. I will keep going even though it's hard. I will keep pushing. I am brave. I will do anything that comes to my mind. I am going to get stressed, but I will have to keep going. I will have to accept that life is hard and it's not a game. It's going to get overwhelming sometimes, but you're going to have to keep going. There are going to be some haters here and there, but you can't let them bring you down. They really be my motivators. I'm grateful for all the support I have in my life. When I'm done with high school, I'm going to become a broadcaster for radio and TV. I'm moving out of town, going to Atlanta. There are more opportunities up there. I am going to become this amazing woman with her own business with kids. A successful young lady doing her own thing. I am fearless. Anything is possible. I will not let that voice in my head keep controlling my feelings and emotions. It's time for a change. Watch me become that someone that made it across the bridge.